is to work with ChatGPT, which I do increasingly. ChatGPT has opinions that overwhelmingly lean to the left.
Yeah.
But if you keep working on it, you can sort of pull it a little bit to the right. But what's
You need to
interesting is
use
how
Grok.
the center of gravity is so clearly to the left, you know.
That's why you always have to look at Grok as well, which is the X. So Elon Musk's one, which is...
But my point is that ChatGPT is not thinking; it's looking at everything out there,
Right.
and its conclusions, its postulations are derived from most of what it's hearing. So what it's doing is saying, "This is what I'm hearing, therefore this must be true." And if you then say, "Well, yeah, is that actually the case?"
You're looking at organizations that are more left-leaning, right? So Google, for example, and all these tech bros, right? Majority of them, are left-leaning. So Vivek Ramaswamy was on a podcast a couple of days ago talking about the fact that if you've got an American flag on your Instagram or your Facebook, the AI flags you
As
as a right-wing
Fascist.
sort of fascist or whatever.
Well, it's the same in the UK,
Right.
with people putting up their
Well, I
Union
mean, at least in the
Jacks.
U.S., we don't jail people.
Getting arrested.
There's 12,000 people that have been put in.
I've never been so
lockup.
I've never been so ashamed. My goodness gracious! I've almost thought about going back to live in the UK and getting back into politics, but I don't really have the energy. I do think things turn to the good eventually, and I think cometh the hour, cometh the man. So we're going to see a very significant reversion to the right in Europe. And if you look at the players, they're already lining up. There is massive disillusionment with institutions, but major countries in Europe, particularly France and Germany, have built a level of institutional rigor and blindness, which is going to make it extremely difficult for them to undergo any major change. The UK, not so much, because the UK has always had that ability. Has always had the ability to take a deep breath and do it in a different way.